Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, both of you. It is the day after yesterday, today. I think it's Wednesday, but I'm not sure, and I'm not going to guess the date because I don't know at all. What else? It is, I'm in my 2019 Casita Freedom Deluxe, inside 84 square feet of sort of perfect harmony most of the time. I do the best I can, and I did not get a haircut. I comb my hair. I did shave and trim my mustache. I do that about every 10 days or whenever I get the urge, whichever comes first. Anyway, what else can I tell you? It's cold again this morning. Yesterday, I checked the weather forecast yesterday evening. It said the low this morning is going to be 37. Watch this. Hey, Google, good morning.
Good morning, Rusty. The time is 6:25 a.m. Right now in Burnet it's 26 and partly cloudy.
26.
Today, it'll be partly cloudy, with a forecasted high of 57 and a low of 26.
You hear me?
Have a good one.
37 turned out to be 26. Yep. Anyway, what else can I say? So the weather forecast, even the day before, sometimes can be a little bit off. So I guess there's nothing you can do but just check it every chance you get when you're camping or RVing. Anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, that's not horrible, but it's not. It's actually here in the country where I live, it's about 22 outside. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The temperature in Butte right now is 17 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hallelujah! That's 31 degrees warmer than yesterday, I think. But yeah, that's good, guys. I'm glad to hear y'all are thawing out there in Butte, Montana. And what else can I say? Hey Google, tell us a joke.
Here's a joke. What kind of bird always forgets the words to songs? A hummingbird.
That's pretty weak, but it's better than some of the others, I have to admit that. But anyway, what else have we got? Anyway, I know I say anyway a lot. I guess that's the way I am. Rick S. says, does the Prius have an electric heater? I tell you what you need to do. To understand the Prius heater, do a Google search for how does the Prius heater work. Because it's not just one thing. There's a lot going on there. And I'm not an expert on it. I just know it worked. Jeremy Perea, talking about the post office, how long will it be around? And he says people still use the mail every day, 55 cents a stamp to send a letter or bill anywhere in the 50 states. If FedEx took control, imagine the rate it would cost to send a letter from Miami to Seattle. USPS is for the people, not for profit. Actually, the U.S. Post Office is a private corporation that is supported by the federal government. Now, if you can figure that out, check it out and see if you can figure out exactly how the U.S. Postal Service works. You'll be surprised what kind of a nest you'll get into. Yep. Fred Getchy's thumbs up to you. Manatee, the most windy months are March, April, and May, according to NOAA. Well, that's good to know, and I believe that because if I go traveling out anywhere at that time, it's usually windy. Face Law, that's the person's name. He's got 2 comments. Says, okay, I'm going to go in the store and have them do that. Do I have to get a new SIM card? SIM, not SIM, SIM, S-I-M. Thanks for the information you put out. You're welcome. And then Anna Watson says, well, okay, sounds like a plan. Ain't RVing fun? It is. It can be. It can also be work and misery. I mean, if you start taking extra long trips and stuff. Bob Janot, do you still have the jetpack? Yes. Verizon stated they have corrected the prepaid unlimited data issues. Well, I hope they have. It seems to me that they have. It does. I mean, mine's been working fine for the past week. Well, it drops the connection once a day now as opposed to 10 times. So, yeah, I guess that's fixed. Thank you, Bob. This is Dennis78382. What time is it? Beer 30. That's what time it was. He was responding to Beer 30. Melvin Barrier says, Beer 32 thumbs up, stay healthy and be safe. You too. Peggy Bagley, guess you remember the old station wagon. Yep, those were the days. Happy Beer 30. Same to you, Peggy. Yeah, my uncle had a Ford station wagon. He sure did. Jack Gilliam, Snoozy went out of business. Not sent out. Went out of. They say sent, but they mean went. Went out of business on March 1st. Yeah, that was the all-electric thing. No propane. Well built, but if you're appealing to a narrow market. It's like the what's the other one that went out of business? Not Heimer, but whoever it was, Road Trek or whatever. It's a narrow market. Anyway, Nomad 1776 on Beer 30 says, good stuff. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Stay warm. It's cold in Little Rock, and we need spring to come on. Yeah, we do too. No, it's cold here this morning. Be close to 60 here this afternoon, which is okay. It's just old man winter don't want to give up. Jeffrey Ingerman on Beer 30. My first car was a 65 Plymouth Barracuda with a huge rear window. I remember that one. I ended up giving it to my younger brother when I went off to college. Then after college, my second car was a 20-foot Class A Winnebago Brave motorhome. Me and my college buddy used it to travel around the West. Eventually, before moving to California, I ended up selling it to get a more useful vehicle to commute to work. Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to commute to work in a Winnebago. Justin James, exactly the kind of stories I like. Keep them coming. Well, if I think of them, I'll pop them out there. Thank you, Justin. Mitchell Smith, man, wife, 2 kids, 1950s. You would consider yourself lucky to have one turn out even slightly above average. Guess you said who that was. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, Cleon Eck, I was there, Rusty. In fact, I have a 1942 Chevy Coupe with dual spotlights and full fender skirts with 2-inch lowering blocks just to remind me of the good old days. Yeah, boy, we were car nuts, weren't we? Nettie Holmes, funny story, Rusty. Yeah, it was just fun doing it. Danny Vistad, hope you're doing well. 66 Ford Galaxy 500 Blue had chrome reverse wheels with baby moons and a cherry bomb muffler. 8-track tape was first. Yeah, that's right. 8-track and 4-track. Ken Alexanderstein, Beer 30. Your paint story reminded me of my own paint story. 14 years old, I painted our family van suspension orange. Dad sent me under that van with a can of black paint to cover it up. Kids come up with the craziest crap. I thought I was really doing something good, and I wasn't. Arthur Leslie, you forgot to mention manually changing gears was like playing music. Yeah, they didn't have those deals to keep the gears from grinding back then. You had to know what you were doing. Beer 30, nice hair. Yeah, both of them. Thank you, Anna Watson. Bob Arbo, with stories like these, it makes me enjoy Beer 30 very much. Thank you, Rusty. You're very welcome. Shiloh Nanny, I think you got a haircut and a mustache trim. Looking good. Well, I didn't get a haircut. I just comb it. And as far as trimming the mustache, I do that myself. I've got a little electric razor, and it's done the same way down here. I don't shave it all the way off. I used to shave with a razor blade. That's out. It doesn't go over these bumps and stuff too good anymore. William Bingham, yay, Rusty. Yeah, Rusty, those damn kids. Yeah, and I used to be one of them. Great Beer 30, Wild Bill. Thank you. Bill Nolan, good memories of a different time. Boy, you're totally correct there. Jeremy Carroll, good story, Rusty. Good old days. My grandpa got me a 73 Pinto. Yeah, I remember Ford Pintos. They actually those were probably the most dangerous cars on the road because they had the gas tank right in the back. They had a lot of fires. Brian Melton, great video as always. Wondering, is your brother still around? No, he died many years ago. Thank you for the video. Hobbs Ventures, Ty Sir, love the vids. I think he means hi, maybe. Ty, it says TY. Jess Harper, yes sir, I too customized the family car. Good old memories. Yeah. Lex Noggin, that's a great story. I like the gas neck welded on your exhaust trick. Yeah, that worked. You'd go to a junkyard and you could cut those exhaust necks off and have somebody weld them, cut a hole in your exhaust pipe. and just weld them on there, and then you had that cap. You could take them on and off. Anyway, we thought it was cute. I'm sure we saw it on something. Marion Seeley, I'm surprised your daddy didn't take a switch to you, LOL. It must have taken everything he had not to say anything to you. I'm telling you, he might, again, it might be such a traumatic memory, I can't recall it. Beer 30 memories, we were in dreamland then in our youth. Boy, that is for sure. This is Mark 73573, thumbs up to you on Beer 30. Marion Seeley, I remember learning to drive in my mother's 65 Rambler, no power steering or power brakes, manual window cranks, AM, FM radio that sounded like a tin can. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize, all the cars I grew up with, none of them had any of that stuff, and no air conditioning, none of that stuff. They were built like army tanks. If you hit something, you went right through the windshield, and anyway, the steering column didn't collapse, no seat belts, no nothing. Anyway, clip CJP 1950. Man, you had tolerant folks. Well, I did in some ways, and in some ways I didn't. Robert Powell. Hey, Rusty, that brings back old memories. I had a buddy in high school that had a 58 Chevy two-door Impala, 348, six-pack, 3 deuces. That was a big old boat, but you're right, taking that thing would haul ass. Of course, in 58, they were quite the looker. Yeah, that was the thing. Dale Head, living alone, coping skills. I did a video about that. A good diet with no pills. Rusty, your knowledge and your consistency and honestly are greatly appreciated. Well, I hope so. Both of you are enjoying it. This camera, the color on it's changing every way in the world. I may have to go to my new camera. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk about RVing, Rusty, LOL, and driving your truck. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. Randy Thompson, who's this? Scotty, is this some of your kin folks? LOL, hey Rusty, being Beer 30, what age did you start drinking? Thanks for sharing. Around 13, in that range. Why? Because that's the way it was where I grew up. This is Paul Gustafson. He's got a long comment. I'm going to read part of it. You say that after 2 months they started dropping. If the reason you gave for that happening is that it took Verizon that long to assess your usage, then why did they start dropping mine at the end of the first week? I don't know. Paul, you'll have to call Verizon about that. But anyway, it seems like it's fixed now. One other viewer said he thought that Verizon had got the problem solved, and I haven't had any problems in probably 7 or 8 days. Or it drops once a day for some reason. Tom Wilson, yeah, remember all that. My first car was a 1950 Ford 4-door with overdrive. Yeah, I remember overdrive. Dick Ham, the stories just keep getting better and better. Well, thank you, Dick. David Gibson, thumbs up to you. Rose Lane Mabel, Fat Tuesday is the last Tuesday at Mardi Gras in New Orleans, Louisiana. Well, thank you, Rose Lane Mabel. John Cook, I once destroyed my sister's car. I flushed out the radiator and never got around to adding antifreeze. Uh-oh. Way to go, John. Eric Moore, Cool Beer 30. My first car was a 1976 Mustang II. It was white with blue racing stripes and a rear spoiler. Looked like a Cobra, but really wasn't. Actually like the one on Charlie's Angels. By the time I was driving it, it was a piece of crap. I hear you. Scotty Thompson's up to bat. Cool comment call, Rusty. Thank you. C. Lucky Grow. Funny story. Thank you. Derail 2000. Fat Tuesday is Mardi Gras Day. Okay. Scotty Thompson's got 3. I don't think Walmart will go out of business, Rusty, LOL. Probably not. They're adapting quite well to this new internet world. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk, LOL, and driving your truck. Thank you. Cool video talk and about Beer 30. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. Enjoy your day and enjoy your bowling. Ron Dixon. Rusty, I had a 1955 Chevy black 2-door sedan with fender skirts and moon hubcaps and black and white checkered cushions in the back window. Oh yeah, you had to have that and have dice hanging off the mirror. 265 V8 Fenton shifter on the floor, new baked on enamel paint, new matching seat covers, and this was in 1965 and I was cool. I know the feeling. Yep, I do. RV camping, man, great story, Rusty. I was sure you were going to say you weren't able to sit for a week, especially after remembering the story you told when your dad caught you in the barn with the tobacco. Yeah, I had a rolling machine, a tobacco rolling machine. You put some gum papers in there and some tobacco, and you went and it rolled one cigarette, and then you just lick it and stick it. And yeah, I could roll a pack and just look. You could buy a pack of Bugler for 12 cents. That'd give you about 30 cigarettes. Yep. And I said something real smart and got paid for it. Anyway, this is Ken Scialoia. Tell us about the price negotiation that you did with the driveway company. What was the final real cash price? Well, Ken, I'm going to keep that to myself. But it was around $2,000. They started out a little higher. And, you know, if you don't ask for a discount, you'll never get one. So just ask, you know, say, you know, if they say, let's just say they'd have said $3,000. I'd have said $1,500. They'd have laughed. But the next price they came up with would have been a lot lower than $3,000, all right? Because they always give themselves a lot of room, and I don't blame them. In a small business, you got to make some money. Carlsbad, New Mexico, thank you, sir. We appreciate the video. This is on a walk in the city park in Carlsbad. This is Ken again. Beautiful sunset. Thank you. PJ Frog hitting around 65 to 70 in Albuquerque these days. It's going to get there here, but it's going to be a day or two. Thank you, PJ. Same person. Rusty is correct about keeping up with your health. Listen to him. No, it is. Your whole life's about your health. Shift into High's got some thumbs up. Shift into High says Fat Tuesday is Mardi Gras, man. Ash Wendy begins Lent. What is Lent? Is that what stuff you get on your clothes? So Tuesday is fat because Lee Bon Ton Roulette, let the good times roll. It's tradition for Catholics to give up things for Lent. So Fat Tuesday is the blowout before giving up whatever you're going to give up. Me, I'm giving up snuff, not Catholic. Yeah, I'd give up spitting watermelon seeds. Tracy Phillips, great story, Rusty. Interesting childhood. Yeah, I had a very, very good childhood. Good parents, lived on a farm. Yeah, I had that's why I can live by myself today so easily, is because when I was growing up, my brothers and sisters were older than I was. The closest one to my age is 4 years older. So there was a period of at least 4 or 5 years there when they were in school that I was out there in the country all by myself, and I had to figure out things to do and enjoy the day, and I did, and I enjoyed it. But anyway, guys, hey Google, tell us another joke.
One joke coming up. What do you call a Labrador that becomes a magician? A labracadabrador.
Yep. Anyway, this is Trenton Clump. That's That's a bumper sticker with a jalapeno on it that says Native Texan. This right here is olive oil, and she's waving at you, and there's 2 bananas there, one behind the other. Those are organic. That is Olive Oil's bra, and that is an Eva dry dehumidifier, and it helps in this small space. But with that in mind, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy whatever you want, whenever you want. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission, doesn't cost you 1 penny. Some of you are using the link, and I appreciate it. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deeply, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Do that several times a day. You'll never regret it. What else? Stretch, 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 swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Exercise your body once or twice a day. It's good for you, and you may live a little longer because of it. What else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned dump trash inside of your lovely little head, okay? You know, this is where your thoughts are formed, and you know, you don't care about somebody's hernia or shoulder surgery and all that crap. Not that you have to be rude, but you know, try to accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative. From Central Texas on a cold morning, adios amigos, bye-bye.